don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You are Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun that would die. Yeah, Easy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures. Ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert. So tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? They don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bass and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody's trying to cancel me. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know it's an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. About to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are absolute proof. You got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
All right, let's clap it up, clap it up. Shalom, Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And we are led by the amazing Commanding General YAHANNA. And we're coming to you tonight on the Wednesday law class to teach all the real Jews, all the real Israelites, their true identity and how they should act toward the Lord, and that you should follow His commands, and that's your duty. Tonight, the title of the class is "Envy Now, Not Thou Oppressor, and Choose None of His Ways." The reason why I'm saying that today is because I wanted to talk to the sisters tonight first, and then we gonna go to the brothers. Cause last time I was here, I talked to the brothers for a long time, and I ain't really get to touch on the sister side. You get what I'm saying? What we need to understand is that sisters need to start, for the nation, start choosing the men of the Lord. You get what I'm saying? If you could turn to Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 23, please, and read that to me real quick.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
Sisters, y'all need to start choosing men who fear the Lord. And that's men here in the ISUPK. Y'all choosing vanity, empty vanity, like what you call it, like, what kind of vanity that is when it's just empty? What is that, something like that. I can't remember, but is it, oh, turn it off. But, y'all choosing vanity. Y'all choosing to just have a happy family, live happily ever after. Y'all want a fairy tale story. And that's not how life is all the time. I mean, it can be that way, but it's not always that way. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm going to say it like this. A sister, it always starts with the man, because we broken as a people because our community is broken down and the man is taken out of the house. You get what I'm saying? So a woman really don't know what to choose, you know what I'm saying? She choosing out for looks, money, things like that. But tonight, we're going to talk about what a virtuous woman is, how she should act, who she should be, and then talk about a brother and brotherhood and being not like your oppressor. You get what I'm saying? So your woman can choose the right man. And at the same time, men, at the same time, y'all not supposed to choose none of your oppressor's ways. That's the problem with our community. People thinking that having a nice house, driving a nice car, and just having women, any woman. That's another thing. The woman choosing any man because you choose any woman. But we're going to go to the scriptures. You get what I'm saying? All right. That's why I say a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. If you choosing hoes, Salakia, women go choose hoe-ass niggas, Salakia. You get what I'm saying? If you choosing something that's just shiny, that's what I say. The woman say she the prize. What are you? Are you fool's gold? You get what I'm saying? And the man saying he the prize. What are you? Are you fool's gold? Something just gotten, and then when you find out what it's worth, you just chunk it to the side. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to say it like this. That's another thing. When slavery used to be here, man, in the beginning, the men were so stomped down, like they had to do some horrible things in front of them people to make them women stop fighting to the death for their men. You get what I'm saying? Them brothers was stomped down. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that, and I'm not. They had to degrade us so low and debase us to their level. To be like the oppressor, you have to be a low human. You have to be as the dust of the earth. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's go to 1 Corinthians 11:3.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man,
Right.
and the head of Christ is Yahweh.
There you have it. But what is the head of a hoe? Salakia, once again. I'm not, that's in the Bible. He say that Israel hoeth after other nations. What is the head of a hoe? I just said it really. Who?
Satan.
But who is Satan's representation here?
The heathen nation.
The oppressor. You get what I'm saying? Who is the head of the woman?
The man.
And what is a wicked woman given to?
A wicked man.
There you have it. You get what I'm saying? It say that the head of the woman is the man, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Choose God. It's simple. You get what I'm saying? Only thing you got to do, for one, stop trying to have a good time. Put yourself through something. Put yourself through something. Refuse your loins. If she fine, say, you know what, man, I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight the urge to lay with this woman. I got to know what she about. I mean, what is fool's gold worth? You mess around and be in jail trying to kill somebody will kill you over some fool's gold. Man, what you doing? Give me this, bro, this counterfeit. Kill you. That's the same thing over a counterfeit female or a counterfeit brother. You get what I'm saying? They will have you out here out of your mind, going unalive, on your way to prison. You get what I'm saying? A man who follow women, he just all the way out of there anyway. You get what I'm saying? He chasing after his lust, a woman. He is chasing after his lust. You get what I'm saying? She supposed to be chasing you. She supposed to be chasing after God. You get what I'm saying? You supposed to be being led by Christ. You supposed to be led by God. She supposed to chase after you. Now you be chasing after her because you lust her. That's like you chasing the flesh. That's it. You empty. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 34. See, another hold on, before we go there. Look, if you choosing your oppressor, you was choosing Satan. Sister, if you choosing what feel good all the time, this is the thing. I know that you ain't, like, we ain't supposed to just have our sisters going through hard times, this and that, you know. I mean, if we was in the kingdom, you know, it would be like that. I'm sure no brother would have his kids or sister, nobody going through a hard time, having to go without eating, having to go without this and that. But when a brother, like, think about what you had to go through, sister, where you left the world. It stay like that. It don't change when you find your man. When he said, you don't know what test might show up on y'all journey together. You gotta be stomped down. That's why you gotta choose a stomped down man. You get what I'm saying? If you just some shallow, petty female, for one, if you would have stomped down brother, you know what you gonna do? You gonna leave him. Because he ain't gonna do nothing to make you, he gonna do what he's supposed to do, but he ain't finna pander to your feelings. You get what I'm saying? He gonna keep doing what he supposed to do for the Lord. The Lord done set in rules. That's why we gotta follow these commandments. We have to be accountable for these commandments. Sisters, that's another thing. You have to start taking accountability for your role in this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to, like we be telling these brothers, sisters, come up in this school. Get with these other sisters that's following the Lord. Share you a man. You get what I'm saying? Okay, let me ask you something. You get you a dope dealer. He got 4 baby mamas. What is you doing? Sharing a man. You get what I'm saying? You get you a man who got a good job going on. I know sisters that be with a man for 30, 40 years. Come to find out she been sharing them the whole time. She thinking she the only one. She married to her. She the only one. The whole time she been sharing him with a sister across town. You know what I'm saying? The man just got so much bread and so well off, he can hide it that long. You get what I'm saying? But a brother who can't give nobody no hush money, he can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have to in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on to that scripture, that 14 and 34.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34. Let your women keep in silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
Saith the law. But, okay. Now, a lot of women here keep silence. You get what I'm saying? And it offends them. Okay, let me say it like this. If I had a problem with being an alcoholic, and somebody was pointing out that I was an alcoholic, you get what I'm saying? When they point out, I'm like, nah, man, I can handle it. I got it under control. You know what I'm saying? And they never fix themselves. They be steady falling, steady going through their problems. You got a problem with drugs. You love drugs so much. Nah, man, it don't control me. I control it. I could quit any time. Stop right now. Nah, I don't feel like stopping. You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing for a woman who can't shut her mouth. You get what I'm saying? That's for a man, too. A man to be like that. You got men who backbiting and gossiping like they females. You get what I'm saying? And that's be mainly who these females be learning it from. But, I mean, these days, you know that the man ain't been in the home. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. That's some kind of thing that come from Big Mama or something that they used to do in the church. You know, they be, I remember I used to go to church, man. Man, bro, they used to talk so crazy about the sisters who trying to change their life. Like, did you see him? Her come up in here in that short dress, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Come on, sis, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? You got, and then another thing, the reason why I say be quiet, choose none of the oppressors' way, you got these oppressors who let they women come up in the church. They could, for one, they don't know nothing about the Bible. You get what I'm saying? They got they women preaching. The next thing you know, what you have? A woman preaching. The oppressors in slavery, the oppressor switched the roles to mess up the family. You get what I'm saying? To set the family off. He messed up the roles in the house and put the woman in a leadership role. You get what I'm saying? And because he gave her, the oppressor gave a woman that power, women's rights, all that. That is for oppressor's woman. You get what I'm saying? Choose not your oppressor. A oppressor think that She supposed to run the home. She supposed to be equal to the man. She supposed to be able to speak, be heard. She wants to always be heard. Don't be like her, sister. You is not a oppressor's daughter. You are a daughter of Zion. You is a daughter of Israel. You get what I'm saying? You are a princess of the Most High Lord. You get what I'm saying? You need to follow his commandments and be his friend. You need not to choose your oppressor or none of their ways. Choose Christ. Choose God. Choose a man of the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Okay. It's a, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. Now, let me ask you something. If I told you, brother, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, what does that permit you not to do?
To not kill or steal from my brother.
Okay. Now, you want to though, but you want to. You should be able to if you want to. All this stuff, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you want to, should you just what the Lord commanded you be, done away with? Should you be able to do it because you just want to? Just say, okay, it say thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Say, your kids hungry and you wanted to feed them tonight, so you had to sell a little dope and somebody was on your turf and you had to get rid of him so you can shine, you can make that money to feed your, the Lord gonna understand, right? Okay, so this is basically a commandment to a sister. If the Lord not gonna understand a man's children starving and him needing to feed his children, why should he have to understand a woman who just got a big mouth, who just want to be heard? You get what I'm saying? Why should, just because she feels like she should be heard? You get what I'm saying? It's not like it's life or death. You get what I'm saying? And he give you, it says, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. Let's go to 1 Timothy 2 and 11 through 12. But see, it says, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. Why can't I speak in the temple? Why can't I say nothing? Because they are commanded to be under obedience. Keep silence. Let your woman keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. That is a commandment in the law, that you don't speak in the church. That is why you have to be quiet. Just like a man is not supposed to kill, just like a man is not supposed to, there's laws for the sisters as well. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you have to be quiet. You get what I'm saying? But go ahead and read that one.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the women learn in silence with all subjection. Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence.
Okay. It say, Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Now, I'm going to say it like this, sis. That sound like if you a wicked person, being subject to someone sound like a weak thing or, you know what I'm saying? But you should take pride in who you are subjected to. You get what I'm saying? For one, what was the first thing that I said today? What was the title of the class today? Say it.
Envy thou not thy oppressor.
And what?
Don't, and choose not to follow his ways.
All right. So, sister, don't subject yourself to a man who following the oppressor. You get what I'm saying? A man who following the oppressor will have you on the block with 5 other females half naked, selling yourself to any man. You get what I'm saying? A man who is subjected to the oppressor, you sitting up here talking about you ain't gonna share nobody. You gonna be sharing somebody, you just won't know you is. He gonna be lying to you. That person being subjected to that oppressor, that man who is subjected to that oppressor is going to, you know, he gonna be raising a family with you. He gonna be doing what he gonna be trying to raise a family with you out in them streets, this, that, and this. Next thing you know, he behind bars. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta make all kinds of, now you gotta, if you was a godly woman, you trying not to see it because he behind bars for doing the wrong thing. Sis, hold on. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. For one, you in silence because it's a commandment. You have to take accountability for your place in this truth. You get what I'm saying? Just like the man has to take accountability for his laws. You get what I'm saying? It's a commandment. Just be quiet and play your part. Know your role and shut your mouth. That's it. You get what I'm saying? Then, with all subjection, but who are you subjected to? You get what I'm saying? Be subjected to the man of the Lord. You get what I'm saying? But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Now, let's go over that part right there. Okay? For one, where you is, that's mean this word. You get what I'm saying? Because when a woman teach, she teach with, let's say it like, she gonna do what she feel. You get what I'm saying? It's just like what I was talking about, those brothers back in slavery. You get what I'm saying? And those sisters back in slavery. Those first sisters was stomped down. Those first brothers was so stomped down. Look what they had to do to them. You get what I'm saying? Look, we still like that. We so much like that they have to do things incognito. You get what I'm saying? They have to not let you see what they doing to you. You get what I'm saying? They kept the yoke on you until you was destroyed. Then they took it off. Now you don't know who you is. You don't know. You thinking that you just a slave. This how it is. No, you was a king. You was over there in Europe, or you was a prince of the power. You was Israel. They brought you over here. They broke the man, took him out of the home. They mentally abused the woman. You get what I'm saying? And in fear for her children, she started teaching with the oppressor woman. You get what I'm saying? That's why you can't. But I suffer not the woman to teach. That's why. Because in fear, she'll teach. She will, what you call self-preservate. You get what I'm saying? Christ didn't teach self-preservation. Christ's son taught no cowards. You get what I'm saying? He looked in the face of death and he went to the cross. He ain't looked to the left, he ain't looked to the right. No matter what, you don't know what, how. Okay, let's say example. Christ ain't want to die like that. How do we know that? How do we know Christ didn't want to die like that? Give the sister the mic.
Sir, I think when he was on the cross, like he had asked the Most High, like, why did you forsake me? And then there was other scriptures that was saying, like, he was stressing about how he was going to die because he knew he was going to die like a painful death.
She almost, she there.
Because when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, he asked, can this cup pass?
Yes, but you said it too. That was the scripture that he was sweating bullets of blood. You get what I'm saying? That's it. You know, he said, but let your will be done. You see what I'm saying? That's a man of the Lord. It's like in Ecclesiasticus, a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. You get what I'm saying? A woman that feareth the Lord gonna be with a godly man. That's who she gonna be subjected to. That's who's supposed to teach. That's who she gonna learn from. You get what I'm saying? For one, why shouldn't a woman teach? Because here's another commandment that says she's not supposed to teach. You get what I'm saying? This is a commandment to a woman. Just like I just said, we have commandments. Don't kill. Don't steal. Don't. This is a commandment. No, don't. Why can't I? This and that. But I got stuff to. I know you feel like that, and maybe you do. Why don't you talk to your husband? You and your husband converse about that. You get what I'm saying? You know what a wicked man to do? Ah, man, baby, he don't know nothing about the word. He don't know nothing. He just like to hear her talk about a little, whatever she said, like some folk tale or anything. Like they make a spectacle of things. You get what I'm saying? Wicked men, baby, you could get up there and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because he feel like it. He feel like this and that too. He ain't following no commandment. He following his flesh. Shoot, however the wind blow is what he gonna do today. You know, well, shoot, what should I do today? Well, I think I'll just, you know what I'm saying? Not, oh, thus saith the Lord. He gonna do what he feel. You get what I'm saying? Because he was taught by a woman to feel. You get what I'm saying? I want you to think with your heart. You get what I'm saying? That ain't how it's supposed to go. You supposed to follow the men above you. The man above a godly man is Christ. We supposed to follow Christ. Christ follows God. You get what I'm saying? And that is it. That's how Israel supposed to roll. That's how it is. And the woman is supposed to be silent, delicate, modest. You know what I'm saying? She supposed to be as, let me ask you something. Question. If one of your idle ones is over you, start speaking, what are you gonna do, brother?
Follow the order.
But what are you gonna do when he's speaking?
Listen.
And what are you not gonna do?
Not follow his order.
Talk. You're not gonna talk. You're gonna be quiet and you're gonna listen to what he got to say, and then you're gonna follow. Then you're gonna execute the command. You get what I'm saying? It ain't no. You know, I mean, some brothers they question things. You know. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with having questions. You get what I'm saying? Brothers, you know, you supposed to ask questions, this and that. But sisters, let me ask you, sister, who is you supposed to direct your questions to?
My husband, sir.
That's right, because what he was, your husband is a man of God, right?
Sir.
And what has he been doing all day while y'all was in the class? What should he been doing?
Following his own orders from.
Asking questions
Right.
for you and him. You get what I'm saying? Right. Okay. Let's go to Ephesians 5:22. All we gotta do is learn who to follow, how we should follow them, and do that to, like, it's a thing that I like to hear when General YAHANNA be talking about stellar. I'm stellar. We just gotta be stellar. You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to have that record that is stellar, like General YAHANNA say. You heard me? That's another thing, sisters. If you go, okay. For one, brothers, get under General YAHANNA. Follow General YAHANNA. General YAHANNA is led by Christ. Like I'm telling you, Christ is led by the Most High. You get what I'm saying? General YAHANNA is not raising men led by the oppressor or Satan. We ain't considering any of his ways. Get up in here. And sisters, follow the men of the Lord in the UPK. Follow. Let me tell you something. Women have a problem with multiple wives. Well, if you got this many righteous men and you want a whole world of them, what you gonna have to do? You get what I'm saying? You gonna have to share this many men. You get what I'm saying? Or you just gonna have any man? You get what I'm saying? All right, go ahead with that.
This is the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord.
As unto the Lord. Okay. Okay, let's go to, hold on. There's a, something I would like to put with that. Keep that, SKYPE. Can you get this one for me? Matthew 25:40, please. See, that one says, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. And this one says, well, go ahead,
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
All right. Okay, so, sister, you supposed to submit yourselves unto your husband as unto the Lord. Sister, what do that mean? Tell me what that means.
It means, sir, the same way that you, like, revere the Most High, the same way that's the kind of reverence you're supposed to have for your husband, the kind
That's
of...
right. You supposed to treat your husband as he is an extension of the Most High, or of Christ himself, who is an extension of the Most High. You get what I'm saying? Just like a brother who will do, it says, and And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it to me. So that's meaning that we supposed to treat each other as though they are Christ himself. You get what I'm saying? When you dealing with a brother, that's Christ. Or that's Christ's brother. You get what I'm saying? That's Christ's sister. When you dealing with a child, that's Christ's child. You get what I'm saying? If he was standing in the room, I bet you get real right. You'll get some act right then. If Christ was standing in the room, everybody would act real good. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing I'm saying. Act like he in the room at all times, man. He is. He sees you. Everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Sis, you think of that. That's it. Here. I ain't got to blah, like this and that. You know. I bet you he be hungry when he come home. Christ just walked through the door. You ain't make him no food because you was mad. You know what? I'm going to do this and you know what? I'm weighing this anyway. Oh, so you finna go outside representing Christ like this, sis? Oh, you know what? Shoot, he told me I couldn't do this, but I want it. I'm going to do it anyway. So you finna disobey the Lord. Because that's what either one mean? Lord, a master, a teacher? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And instead of you saying, you know, their husbands telling them not to do something, it's to protect them. You know what I'm saying? It's not to be no a-hole or nothing like that. It's to protect you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you go on the right way, go on the right path. So
Okay, hold on. Turn to John 15 and 12. Turn to that. See, it's good he just said that. Where a man is telling you something, he not just a righteous man. Now you got these Satan worshiping brothers, these sacrilegious spiritual cats who will tell you anything that they feel is right because they God. They don't serve the Most High God. They God. You get what I'm saying? They serve their flesh. They flesh is they God. So however they feel at the moment, they gonna tell you. You get what I'm saying? Man, I need this, man. Go out here, such and such gonna meet you. You just do this, baby. He gonna hand you a little bit of money, and sure, we gonna do what it do. You get what I'm saying? He gonna make it like he finna share something great with you when it's a $50 rock. You get what I'm saying? All right. What I say to go to John 15 and 12? Go for it.
This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another, as I have loved you.
13.
Verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, than a man lay down his life for his friends.
14.
Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you.
So how is you gonna be your man friend if you don't want to do what he tell you to do? And he supposed to be in authority of you. If you don't do what your man tell you to do, you are his enemy. Just like a man who don't do what Christ tell him to do is an enemy of Christ. Because if Christ wouldn't have did the things that God told him to do, he would have been a what? Enemy of the Most High God. You get what I'm saying? Any man in there. They just blatantly say, you know what, I ain't finna do that. You have become an enemy to the Lord. You get what I'm saying? It's like, hold on. Hold on. Okay, let me say it like this. for one, a brother is supposed to be teaching his brother how to follow the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Off top, any man who don't teach his brother how to follow the Lord, he is an enemy of Christ. You get what I'm saying? Christ said that. You get what I'm saying? But the thing I'm trying to get to is this. It's like to lay down your life. For one, laying down your life, sister, is you get a man, you move with him, or say y'all still in two separate homes. You know, in your life, you may have wore certain things. You could go certain places. You could eat certain things like that. You get what I'm saying? But now when you with this man of the Lord, hey, don't do this. Don't do that. This, that, and this and that. He's correcting you, making sure that you stay on the right path. And your life is this. You get what I'm saying? You got to lay it down. Just like a man who come up in here and he was a dope dealer, a killer. His flesh will tell. Whenever he gets hungry, whenever he goes through hard times where it's really hard, like he can't find a job right now, it's a devil talking to him saying, man, just go on, pass a key or something like that. Or, you know, it's something telling him, it's demons telling brothers to go put on all black and go and rob people. It's brothers they got some bad demons talking to them. You get what I'm saying? Some brothers just get depressed. You get what I'm saying? And the demon said, man, just go around there and get you a 20 sack of that kush. You know what I'm saying? And just forget about it. You get what I'm saying? And he got a sister and children who depending on him. You get what I'm saying? That's a devil. You get what I'm saying? That's the same for a sister who got a man. Say he going through something. Shoot, a devil will tell you, leave him. A devil will tell you, he weak because he can't this, that, this, and that. But we gonna talk about what a woman supposed to do in those hard times. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to lay down your life. It's a greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Now, in this world, what has this world been teaching a woman? One of y'all want to take a crack at it, sis? Go ahead, sis.
Excuse me, sir. They teach us not to follow our husbands.
But what do they teach y'all about the man-woman dynamic? How is it supposed to go in a household with a man and a woman?
Like 50-50, or what she says. Sorry.
Sis was about to say, like, happy wife, happy life.
Right? And that the man supposed to provide.
Yeah, he
If
supposed
he
to be
can't-
like financially, like if he can't, if he ain't got no money, he ain't shit. Basically, it's like
There you have it. You get what I'm saying? That's not in here. This word don't teach that. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to paraphrase, but it's like something like a godly man that's like poor can bring down is better than a man who own the whole kingdom. You get what I'm saying? And be sinful. You get what I'm saying? A man can have all the money in the world, and he ain't no good. You get what I'm saying? And if you following him, you're going to find out how he get that money, because he's going to use you some type of way. He's going to put you in some type of, I'm telling you, I see it all the time. The women be with these litigious men, and, you know, it comes out some type of way that she was following some ungodly man, if it's by addiction, if it's by, you know, some way you find out he been beating her or something crazy come out. You get what I'm saying? But, okay, we're going to go to Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes 7:26.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Okay. Let's say it like this. For one, a woman, we'll say, a woman scorned, ain't no fury like the woman scorned, right? She will turn into a devil because you hurt her in a certain type of way, bro. You is so proud, this and that, mistreating a woman who make your food. You a fool. I'm sorry. Ain't no way I finna be at home loving my woman and just blatantly mistreating her. You know, like I'm not gonna be with a woman in the home just hurting her, things like that. You get what I'm saying? You wonder why your kids don't love you? Cause your woman don't love you. You get what I'm saying? Every time you leave, she talk about you to your kids. You get what I'm saying? You, man, I'ma say it like this, man. Just like you gotta lay down your life for the woman. You get what I'm saying? These women, they be hurt, things like that. But that, I'ma say it like this. Women, don't let your feelings make you bitter. You get what I'm saying? Because like a lot of sisters is proud and haughty. They like what they call them lifestyles now. A little LGBTQ. What they call them, man? They call them a funny name now. It's this funny name that they call them. But anyway, it's like an LGBTQ member. You get what I'm saying? They so proud. I ain't finna share no man. Blase this and that. But you sharing a man. And you got more than, if you got a baby daddy who got a baby with another woman, you sharing him. You get what I'm saying? Why don't you? And then what's so be so crazy about it? You be so proud, but your hands is bands. Your heart is snares and nets. So you trying to make it where this man can't take care of his other child because you don't want this woman to be happy with him. Nah. Okay, think about it like this. If you sharing the man and y'all helping build that man up, say, you know what I'm saying? He was not in a good situation, but because of y'all obedience, we is building the kingdom of heaven with Christ. That's how a woman supposed to be with a man. Ain't no man in here get Christ by themselves. Ain't no man get God by himself. You get what I'm saying? A woman should feel that way about their man. I'm sorry. That's how it's supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? He make more women than men for a reason. You get what I'm saying? And another thing is, like it says, don't be something that stops your man, that tears him down, that traps him. Because you is trapping yourself. You is stopping yourself. He's going to, okay, you got a child. You put child support on the man. Now he got to get 2 and 3 jobs And important things that he supposed to do with the child, he can't even do because he can't be there. He has to be at work so he can pay the child support plus the bills he have to keep a roof over his head plus any other expenses. Then he got to go out of his way because he want to still have a love life. Maybe he has another. He does get another wife, and this now he got 5 kids, and he ain't teaching none of them to do anything. Now you got little dope dealers, little gangsters, little what you call it, promiscuous girls selling their bodies. All these people is trying to find likes, attention, because daddy ain't able to give them none. You get what I'm saying? They attention seeking from childbirth because the woman is fighting over her man. She trying to trap him. She trying to diss. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her. God damn. That's a horrible way. Like, to be this type of woman, like, this is, you know how people be saying you got a dragon at home? This is, like, she is there to be hell for a wicked man, bro. Like, this is not, this is like this woman is a devil in a man's house. I mean, what woman wants to carry the title of devil? Oppressor. What do we say? What's the name of the class again? Go ahead. Let's go ahead and just say.
Envy thy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
You know why a woman become a snare and a net and all that? Because the oppressor's wife is like that. I'm gonna divorce you, and I'll take a half of everything. You'll never see the kids again. Snares and nets. Don't be like that woman. Be a princess. Be a virtuous woman. You get what I'm saying? Be a portion to a godly man. For one, sisters, every sister should be out to be a portion to a godly man. Stop choosing men who choose the oppressor. That's gonna stop so much problems that we have. Let me tell you something. A woman don't know how important she really is. Be a gem. Be a ruby. Be such a piece of jewelry that a man wanted. Man, I'm popping out with mine. You know what I'm saying? So, some cats like to wear 3 chains. You get what I'm saying? Be like something that, man, that boy came out with that $100,000. Not that they came out with that that fake gold. He was turning his neck green and shit. Don't be her. Don't turn his neck green, sis. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It say, God, he say, whoever so pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So, sis, basically, if you being a promiscuous woman, a woman who sleeps with multiple men, that is horrible. You was be taken by sinful men. If a man is sitting with you while you is in a car on the phone with your husband talking about you is at the gym, that dude sitting there, that's Satan. That's who you with. You know what I'm saying? That is not the better man. That is not your dream man. That is discovering the earth, man. And he finna take you through so much hell. Because you talking about, they telling you, leave her. God gonna see you a good. Go on ahead and believe that. Go on believe that if you want to. I know so many people done left their man thinking that it done found. Some of them done found death. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, just, sis, stop picking these oppressors, man. Stop picking a brother who envied the oppressor, so he selling dope in the community and he got a nice car. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather, uh, shoot, I just shell such and such. Man, but a righteous man, just because he ain't driving a Benz, you don't want, man, I'm finna go to the, man, y'all know, Gucci man coming through. Five of y'all, five, y'all don't even be realizing what they doing. Y'all dressing up like hoochies to go see Gucci man, and all five of y'all going to see him. All y'all want him. Like, what y'all finna do? And if he take all y'all will all have him and share him. Y'all not finna go up in there and act stupid, because guess what? If you act stupid, Gucci man gonna have his bodyguards throw you out on your head. You get what I'm saying? So, choose the righteous man. Stop choosing these oppressors. Some dude who killed his brother, sell dope to his brother, take children and turn them into monsters. Stop exalting them. You get what I'm saying? A woman is something who is supposed to exalt a man, who supposed to make a man shine. She give a man some type of prestige. She like something that's supposed to give. She's a sign of God's. You know what I'm saying? Like, favor with him. You get what I'm saying? Be that favor with him. Don't be don't be a dragon that a sinner is taken by, and be a portion to a wicked man. Don't be that. All right. Now let's go to Proverbs 31 and 10.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
You know what? Just read that. Go ahead and just read some of what she about. Let's just talk about this woman for a second. Let's just give her flowers. Go on to 11.
Okay, verse 11. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her,
Woo.
so that he shall have no need of spoil. Verse 12. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Verse 13. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands.
Woo.
Verse 14. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. Verse 15. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household.
Hold on, stop. Now, let me ask you sisters, who did that sound like though? To y'all, just in a woman sense, those qualities sound like what? Okay, that's a woman of virtue, but the qualities she have about herself, who did that sound like? Go ahead, sir.
You mean, like in the world or in the truth, sir?
Just period. Who that sound like?
Like UPK
Like
women?
you. Go ahead.
Like UPK women?
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. She is a woman who has good qualities, like a good man have good qualities. You get what I'm saying? She gonna work with her hands to do good. What did it say that a man is gonna be having in his head and his hands? Good works. You get what I'm saying? The righteous man gonna have good works. The wicked man gonna have the mark of Satan. You get what I'm saying? A righteous woman is gonna have these good works. You get what I'm saying? In her mind and in her hand. She gonna be skilled. She gonna be. Go back to 11. Let's just go through it. No, go to 10. Just start all the way over. for one. Let's just go verse by verse.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
All right, stop. A virtuous woman's price is far above rubies. Rubies are a rare stone. They very valuable. You get what I'm saying? They jewelry. You get what I'm saying? Only the most wealthiest of men have them. What do Christ call a man who follow the Most High God? A wealthy man, right? You get what I'm saying? A virtuous woman is supposed to be a sign of wealth to a godly man. You get what I'm saying? A virtuous woman, a wealthy, a godly man supposed to have 2 or 3 virtuous women. You get what I'm saying? I mean, to each his own. You can have 1. You can have 2. You can have 3. If you can handle it, you can have 4. Because that's what who Israel come from. 4 women's, right? And a righteous man, right? We wouldn't even be here. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, continue. Hold on, let me ask you something. Another thing is, a righteous man is like that too. If you go out here and walk around, if the UPK wasn't here, which is like a treasure chest that just got open, you get what I'm saying? Commander General YAHANNA just came and made these women a treasure trove of righteous men to come and just be with. It's easy. Just come to the UPK. Just come to the UPK. Get you one of these officers and shalom. You get what I'm saying? It's easy. It's that simple. Get you a man and follow Commanding General YAHANNA, and you got you a righteous man. You get what I'm saying? Share you one. All right? I mean, it's that simple. All right, go ahead.
Verse 11. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
All right, stop. The husband safely trusts in her. That means that he don't doubt her. You get what I'm saying? When she come to him with something, he just gone, oh, okay, that sounds good, baby. Go handle that. You know what I'm saying? When she come to him with something, she ain't coming with no foolishness. You get what I'm saying? Oh, baby, they having a birthday party over here. What I told you about birthdays? He coming home, it's a sandwich in the ice box. Hey, start looking for the meat, the pack that he don't even see the pack. But when he see the sandwich, he starts searching to see if it's pork. You get what I'm saying? That's a man, she say that she going to the gym, he ain't looking on his GPS trying to track her and all this to clapping sessions. You know what I'm saying? He is, oh, that's what she doing. She get keeping that body right for me. You get what I'm saying? He just, everything she about make him smile. Just like a man of the Lord, everything he bought gonna make Christ smile, and in turn gonna make that woman smile. You get what I'm saying? It's not, see, you gotta look for, you know how they talk about a virtuous woman, this and that, blase, this and that. She ain't doing nothing but acting like a virtuous man. A man of the Lord. You get what I'm saying? She need to keep herself for a man of the Lord. That's who, you get what I'm saying? Go to the next one.
Verse 12. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
He will do her good and not evil. You get what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 13. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands.
That's what brothers do too. Go, keep going.
Verse 14. She is like the merchant ships She bringeth her food from afar.
Keep going.
Verse 15, she riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens.
Keep going.
Verse 16, she considereth a field.
Okay, hold on. Let me tell you how. Okay, now, a woman, she get up. That's basically like, she go bake the bread, then she break the bread. You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing for a brother who a farmer who have to leave the goddamn edges of his field for his brother. Whenever you get something, you gotta share 10% with your brothers. Whatever you know what I'm saying? You gotta, that's just sisters. Be a virtuous woman, a woman who is, for what, look up the word virtuous. Look at the word virtuous. Look it up. Look it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, sisters, just envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. We go find this, and I'm gonna start talking about the brothers now. Cause last time I just talked about the brothers a bunch, and I only got to really go in on the sisters a little. But I said I was gonna talk to the sisters in more detail. But now I'm finna talk about the brothers. But I'm gonna tie this all together so y'all can understand. We need each other up in here, man. Sisters is the same. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. I mean, give me that.
This is the Google definition of virtues. Having or showing high moral standards.
Okay, and what else? What's the next one?
Chaste, typically used of a woman.
All right, what else?
That's it.
That's it? What? Go ahead, sir.
Sir, are we looking for the skillful definition?
Skillfulness. That's another one. That's a definition. You get what I'm saying? Women supposed to be, give her a hand. You know what I'm saying? That sisters, that's what I was trying to tell you, like, I'm gonna say it like this. Christ is the high priest. We pay 10% to Christ every time we get paid. You get what I'm saying? We do that. Then we turn around and we give him everything of us. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything we do is centered around Christ. You get what I'm saying? Your life is like the school. I'm just dismissing everything that's trying to take me away from the school. If it's trying to take me away from the school, I don't want it. I don't want none of it. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to do my best. I'm a truck driver. I could have just jumped in the truck and burnt the hell off and been stacking bread. But I'm trying to get a job where I could come do this. You get what I'm saying? I want to go to the food drive. I want to go to camp. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to be able to buy me some nice garments, do things like that, be Hebrew fresh, go pass out flyers, go wake my people up. I want to have nice things. You get what I'm saying? But what gained a man that he gained the whole world and then lose his soul? That's my mindset, man. My mind is I try to get this kingdom for Christ, man. I'm trying to bring Christ back. I don't like this place, bro. I don't like nothing about this place. That thing that happened with that sister, I steady think digging in that I'm trying to find out everything about. Man, I done found so much about that. That's a crazy case. If y'all that sister Sonya Missy, it's starting to get real wild. That story is starting to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't dig into that and find out some things about that, that's a crazy thing. That devil, them people is wicked. And that's why you don't need to be like them, man. Like, you know, like, okay, I see I done seen really nice things. You get what I'm saying? And I've heard of the extent of some brothers that go to get to these nice things that these oppressors be having. These little trinkets, they trinkets. You know what I'm saying? They'll give up their manhood. They'll hurt their sister. They trap rapping and man, that's like, okay, a person who is a rapper is like the mouth to say, like he's spitting death to the community, like he's teaching children to kill each other. Like, I don't understand how you can live with yourself knowing, oh, they ain't gotta live. Man, that's like somebody said, did somebody put a gun to your head with, nah, but you gave it made it look like it was great. You get what I'm saying? And then when he got addicted to it, you start making it hard for him to get and all that. You know, I ain't put the crack pipe in your mouth. Now you out here robbing and stealing and killing and that. You like your oppressor. You get what I'm saying? Your oppressor raised the boy higher and higher and higher. When the people find out how to obtain that a little rest in this world, he raised the boy higher. He don't raise their wages. He don't better say situation. He just make them make bricks without straw. You get what I'm saying? That's all he do. He just, they want a little relief. We gonna give a little bit more tax. You get what I'm saying? We gonna raise the cost of living. We're gonna bring up inflation. That's how they do us. You get what I'm saying? Man, they been talking about raising minimum wage, but they do it in like they raised it, but they made the bar so high. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's less. It's less. You get what I'm saying? Okay. But like I was saying, the thing about the sisters, I'm sorry, I got off the topic a little bit. Forgive me for that. But a sister, she supposed to be skillful because you never. Okay, for one, we is building this kingdom. Everything we do, we supposed to be bringing it to the Lord so He can build up the kingdom. We supposed to support our king. You get what I'm saying? We supposed to follow His commands, support Him, just exalt Him. You get what I'm saying? That's how a sister is supposed to be to her husband. Don't, like if you have to share your husband, y'all both exalt him. You know how I say, I always look at it like this. This is just my perspective. It's like I have to be raised up like the serpent was raised up in the desert, right? And that just meant like people gotta believe on me like they believed on that serpent, so that they gotta put all their faith in me, like they do that serpent. You get what I'm saying? But shit, when they picked up Christ, one man ain't pick him up. It was a few of them picked him up. You get what I'm saying? I always say, shoot, it'll be easier for the man to come up if he got more than one wife. You get what I'm saying? That's just common sense. You get what I'm saying? He'll be able to have 2 and 3 sons instead of 1 at a time. He'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand how, like, instead of being I should have wrote that down. Like, okay, when you jealous, when you a jealous woman, and you not working with your sister, you is working against her, and y'all tearing down the home instead of building it up. That's just like a man who jealous of another man. He tearing down the kingdom instead of building it up. If two dope dealers is jealous of each other, they gonna start sending things at each other. Man, y'all go over there and rob him for me. You do this, send a sister over there to set him up or this or that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got one sister, she don't want him to be happy with this sister. I'm going to do this. This sister, I'm going to do this. When he over here, you need to be over here, black. You have to. And then he just all over the place. He just, you know what I'm saying? Like, sisters, just be virtuous, like, and the thing I keep getting off topic. The thing I'm going to with this is use your skill to build up your man. Build him up. Like, if you want a strong warrior, don't hide his breastplate. Don't hide his sword when he sleep. Don't cut his hair when he sleep. You get what I'm saying? Don't do stuff like that. Don't. He go to sleep. I bet you he ain't gonna be all out there like this if he ain't got his. You know how a female, she knows he probably get up to go somewhere or do something in the morning that she don't want. She hide his keys so he can't leave. He gonna stay here with me. Now think about it. Nigga, that's a warrior. You hide his sword. He gonna get killed. I'm just giving a comparison, but that's how it is with a jealous woman. You're not supposed to be beating them down. You're supposed to be, sure, I'm gonna buy him this so he can look better. Like say some cat, he going to work, he having a hard time buying clothes, but you trying to always take his money out his pocket, this and that. He just want to look the part for the job, or he want to be Hebrew fresh. You know what I'm saying? Buy him some gear, buy him a garment, get him a headpiece, get him some bands, some boots, build him up to be a great warrior. Shoot, help him. You know what I'm saying? Make a good household for him to come home to. Don't make it hard for him. Make it where he can. You supposed to be making it easier for him to serve the Lord. And in turn, it's supposed to be the same for you, and for you to raise your children to be godly children and to serve the Lord. And then by you doing that, you building a strong foundation. Like when you doing that type of stuff, you teaching your sons to have to trick their women to get them to act right. And you teaching your daughters that they have to trick their men and mistreat their men, disrespect their men to have their way. Like, that's not cool. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to be teaching them to be, like you said last time, I liked it, a unit. They supposed to be in togetherness. It's a study the ant. Soon as you knock I remember I used to always trip on that. Soon as I knock the ant pile down, I'll walk away for about 2 hours and come back. That must be about back. They're high back up. They building it back up immediately. You can't never destroy them. There's some of them, they start holding on to each other. They'll make a bridge to go across water, and then the other ants be on top of them with some leaves going up. Man, it's just crazy how when they say study the ant, then they can't be stopped. You get what I'm saying? And that's how a strong family supposed to be. It can't be stopped. No, nothing supposed to be able to stop an Israelite family. You get what I'm saying? Not the oppressor, not Christianity, not Islam, not none of that. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be getting under this banner Getting under Commander General YAHANNA, let's build this kingdom back. Let's be like the ants. You get what I'm saying? They done knocked us down. I'm gonna say it like this. We been being like the ants because we building something over here. You heard me? We about right here. You get what I'm saying? But all right, we done covered the sisters. All right, we done talked about you sisters. Look, sisters, just be a princess. You know what I'm saying? Be a princess. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? What it say? That boy, Solomon had them wives. He had them with their own little provinces in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And they was doing little things in their little spots, making it beautiful or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just be like that. Be beautiful. That's it. Don't be no dragon. Don't be a devil. Don't be a oppressor in the home. Like, I just have to bring that home. If you is not working with your man, if you're not working with him, you're working against him. You are doing the job of the oppressor instead of doing the job that Christ gave you. If you don't want to be quiet in class, if you don't want to come to class because they don't even let you talk, you are a oppressor, you're a dragon. If you don't want to come to class because I ain't nobody's subject, you are a subject of the oppressor. Okay? Just accept it. It ain't no in between. Either you is with us or against us. Just like the brothers. Let's go to 1 John chapter 4 and 20.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 4 verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hated his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
21.
Verse 21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth Yahweh love his brother also.
All right. How can we say that we love God and hate our brother? Now, I'm going to say it like this. Now, when Yahweh Shai coming back, he going to be fly, this and that. If you's a hater, he don't want you, bro. If you the kind of cat who can't congratulate, if you is a player hater, you can't be around Christ. You is effeminate. It's something wrong with you. If you are a brother who don't like to see your brother succeed because you're going through something, bro, you don't supposed to make everybody problem you don't supposed to make your problem everybody problems, bro. You supposed to try to fix yourself, bro. For one, it's like if a man say, I love God and hated his brother, he is a liar. Okay. For one, a man who hate his brother, what can he not do to his brother? Give me one.
Can't protect him, sir. Or like, yeah, he can't like defend him or.
Okay. I'm gonna just give one thing he say. He say, love thy brother as you love thyself. You get what I'm saying? You can't love your brother as you love yourself if you hate him. You get what I'm saying? Because what are you gonna do? What do it say? He say, do us unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's like, don't lay with your brother's wife. Don't kill. Don't steal. Don't commit false witness. Thou shalt not want. Thou shalt not covet thy brother's muse, all his house, his wife. These things a man cannot do if he hate his brother. If he looking at his brother, hating on his brother, what is he gonna do? He's gonna covet the man's money. He's gonna try to figure out how to get the money out of the man's pocket and put it in his pocket. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna covet the man's wife. He's gonna try to figure out how to take his wife. He's gonna see him doing good. He's gonna try to take his car. He's gonna lie about him. Man, I seen it. He probably this and probably that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be everything that he. You can't say you love God if you doing those things to your brother, because God has commanded you to not do those things. And the only way that you gonna be God's friend is if you do what he commands. You get what I'm saying? If you go back to John 15 and 14, it says, ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. That's what it says. If you say you love God, but you lie on your brother, if you steal from your brother, then say you love God, how can you love God if he's saying that the only way you can be his friend is if you do what he commands? Or Christ, if you can't do what he commands. Go ahead, sis.
If I could, sir. So when I said that, thank you for breaking it down, because I wasn't thinking, when I was saying that it's like how the UPK is set up like a military structure. So like, you know how, for example, in the movie 300, and they all looked out for each other, so they like put their shield on like each other's shoulders so they could protect each other. But if you don't love or you don't care about the brother next to you, you know, like you're not able to protect them, because like, this is a corny analogy, but like, let's say you let your shield slip so like he could get hit with a shield or an arrow or something like that.
Right. That's being that's like being sneaky, being like the snake. You get what I'm saying? It's like, for he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen? Now God got all this glory, right? We know Christ is supposed to look like us. You get what I'm saying? If you see your brother doing good and it make you mad, how you gonna see Christ in his glory and it don't make you feel the same type of way? If you can't follow the man above you because he look like you, how you gonna be able to follow Christ? You get what I'm saying? If you can't stop stealing, if you will steal from your mother or your father or your sister or your brother, how is you gonna not steal from Christ? You do it. We steal from him. You get what I'm saying? The Christian church is filled with nothing but black pastors. You get what I'm saying? And what do they do every day, every week? Week in and week out, they steal from their brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, and from Christ every day. You get what I'm saying? We can't you can't go around with this scripture is saying. You get what I'm saying? When it say, whoever you, when the king will say, if you have done this to the least of my brethren, you have done to me. So you doing wrong to him every day. You get what I'm saying? All right, it's like, in this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Okay, go to Mark 12 and 31. But what I'm saying is, like, it says that love is the commandments of the Lord. Some people hear that and it don't even make sense to them. Oh man, man, I love my brother, I love my mama, my daddy. I don't need to follow no commandments. Bro, you don't love your mama if you out here doing all kind of lasciviousness that could get her house sprayed up, or that can, you know what I'm saying, potentially put you behind a box. I heard a song by Gucci Man. He was talking about him getting into it with a dude. He gonna make his mama cry before his mama cry. They both crying. That's an oxymoron. I don't like that. Like, bro, so you gonna kill the brother. You gonna kill the brother. His mama gonna be crying. Then your mama gonna be crying when you behind the glass. That's all he said. He ain't saying that he gonna kill the brother and he gonna get away with it, and then his mama ain't gonna be crying. You get what I'm saying? He's saying he probably would because he's the devil's puppet. You get what I'm saying? He probably get a pat on the wrist, but you ain't. You get what I'm saying? When you try to reenact what that oppressor is saying, because Gucci Man is a oppressor. You get what I'm saying? People need to start thinking about people who know better, who know not to do wrong to their brother or their sister and do it anyway, as oppressors, as devils. Do not look at them as though, like if you come to a person and you start telling them about God and you steady telling them about God and they don't change their ways, it's like you supposed to treat them as though they is a heathen. You have to get away from them. You have to start treating them with a long-handled spoon because, it's like they have chosen the oppressor. They chosen their flesh over God. You know what I'm saying? What's that scripture I told you to read?
This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 31. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than these.
That was Mark?
Yeah, Mark 12 and 31.
Okay. Like I told you before, when you love your neighbor as yourself, for one, you're going to fill yourself with the commandments of the Most High God. It say that love is in every commandment of the Most High God. That's how you love. That's how you love yourself, is learning the commandments of the Most High God. If you out here, okay, what do people do that hate themselves? They unwittingly destroy themselves. They become alcoholics, prostitutes, dope dealers, oppressors, all this they turn into devils. You get what I'm saying? They let devils destroy them. They become destroyed, bitter. You know what I'm saying? They just, and then some of them, I'm not trying to just say that everybody, when it really comes down to it, if you do sin, you a devil. You get what I'm saying? Until you change your ways, until you repent of your ways. Most people these days have chosen the oppressor's ways. That's why we so far gone as a people. You get what I'm saying? The abomination of desolation is in the church. I seen a dude in a dress preaching. You get what I'm saying? That's the abomination of desolation. The oppressor is preaching the word of the Lord. He teaching his doctrine in the church. You get what I'm saying? We already done chose the ways of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? But the way that you love yourself is by filling yourself with the word of the Lord, obeying his commandments, and teaching your brother to do that. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me find this one. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. Just give me 1 second. Okay, go to Matthew 5:18.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
Look, 19.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Okay. Off top, we know who gonna be the earth in the kingdom of heaven. The oppressor is gonna be the earth in the kingdom of heaven. You get what I'm saying? Don't be like the oppressor here. You get what I'm saying? Don't be like the oppressor. You're gonna be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. You supposed to fulfill the law and teach brothers to fulfill the law. That is loving your neighbor as you love yourself. You get what I'm saying? We gotta start like giving in to this. Like, I'm gonna say it like this too. It's unbrotherly for a brother to not acknowledge, like how General YAHANNA is the commanding general. You get what I'm saying? Like, all these break-off Israelite groups and all that stuff like that, that offends the kingdom. That offends the spirit. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, y'all is really not in the school because y'all don't want to bow down to the next man, or y'all feel like y'all, like the woman who don't want to subject, that's like the woman who don't want to subject to her husband in the home. You get what I'm saying? You all some effeminate stuff. You get what I'm saying? When you can't, now we want our women to subject in the home, but brothers can't even recognize rank, recognize like order. You get what I'm saying? They always talk about we need to come together. All the thing you gotta do is come up in here then if we gotta come together. Nah, we gotta you gotta basically be a Christian with a Muslim, a Hindu, and a Buddhist. We just gotta respect each other's belief. That is LGBTQ. That is lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? And that is an abomination in the sight of the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're not teaching what the UPK is teaching, man, if you don't believe like them in the IUIC, we don't believe in multiple wives. You can only marry one wife. Man, and the Bible don't say that. Then you was the least in the kingdom of heaven. You get what I'm saying? You was not treating your brother as you would treat yourself because you lying. You don't love God because you lying. Then you want to get mad when your wife don't want to do as you command her. The water. You want to be mad when a sister ain't this and that. Brother, you have to be there first. You get what I'm saying? We got to stop being unbrotherly to each other. Hold on. Let me go to another one. So what other one I want to use Okay. Go to John 13 and 34. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it with this one, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do two more and then I'm gonna end it because we done been going for about 2 hours now already. All right. Go to John 13 and 34.
This is the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Go to 35.
By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another.
Man, bro, off topic. You can't love your brother if you teaching him not to follow rank and order. If you teaching him to break off, he ain't supposed to follow no man, and it's crazy idolatry. That's doctrine. When you teaching your own doctrine, you can't love your brother. You get what I'm saying? When you is weak to your flesh, you can't love your brother. You can't sit up and say you love your brother and then make a break-off group because you don't want to follow rank and order. You get what I'm saying? When your outer one talk to you and tell you something, you got something wicked in your mind, then you can't love him. You is not the disciple of Christ if you like that. When you coming up trying to battle the men of the men of the Lord is trying to give you edification, trying to give you what? Trying to do unto his neighbor as he doing unto himself. You get what I'm saying? And here you come, a devil, oppressor. You want to oppress the brother from speaking the word of the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Oh, go ahead, sis. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
If I could, sir. So I was watching class to kind of speak on what you're saying about following rank and order and following the men above you. So I was watching this class that General Muhammad was teaching, and it was a sister on there. She was asking a question. So they was talking about Christianity and basically being in the UPK, I'm paraphrasing, and following the men in the UPK. So the lady was saying, or the sister was saying, you know, she was in the class, but she was saying, you know, for like, you come in and you learn, but then you can go home and soul search and read the scriptures on your own and, you know, get the guidance that you need that way, you know, going home and read it on your own. Right. And so General Muhammad was saying, but basically he did this back and forth with her, but basically he was like, so what you're saying is, so you'll go home and read words that men have written, like a man wrote those words.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you're supposed to be taught by a man. Who do you think wrote those words down? A man wrote those words down for you to read it. That's why, you know, you follow men and you take orders in here.
That's right.
So.
That's right. That's right. And I mean that, but I'm saying it like this. Also, so like, but I'm saying it like this. But that don't just go for women. I'm not just saying, it's men. Now think about this. You just said that was a sister talking like that. You got men talking like that. You see how LGBTQ and feminine that is? You get what I'm saying? Talking about you ain't finna follow no man. That's something a sister would say. If you was a man and you say that, you was a lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of spirit you got on you when you don't want to follow the men above you. When you want to create a breakoff group with your own doctrine. You know what I'm saying? When somebody is reading to you verbatim what the words say, and you was battling against it because you is a lustful person. You get what I'm saying? That's not godly. Christ came down here and he submitted to every what he say, jot and tittle of this Bible word. So you better than God if you come and you create your own doctrine out of this book. You saying that you better than Christ. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Let's go to. I'm gonna have to go back to this one last one right here, John 15, 12, and 14.
This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you.
So that's for a brother or a sister who say they ain't finna follow a man. For one, if you ain't gonna follow no man, how can you be taught? Period. If you ain't finna follow no man, how is you gonna be a friend of Christ? You get what I'm saying? You have to follow the men above you. If you a man, sisters, you have to follow your husband. Cause if you a brother today, if you was a man who was on the outside of the UPK, you gotta follow Christ. That's a man. Sister, you have to follow that man who following Christ. Period. Every man should be following. That's not every man today who's not Christ should be following Commander General YAHANNA. That's off top. And from him to the men, to the captains, to the other generals, to the captains, to the officers, to the troopers in here. That's who everybody should be trying to be inspired to do. You're supposed to be trying to be a trooper up in here and eventually work your way up to general status. You get what I'm saying? We're supposed to be building the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Not doing as thou wilt. That's what you, when you was a spiritualist, when you was a Christian, a Muslim, anything Buddhist, anything like that, you is a Satan worshiper. You is a do as thou wilt type person. You get what I'm saying? You gonna do what you feel like doing. You gonna do what you wanna do. Not what the man above you is telling you to do. And the man above us all is who? Christ. You get what I'm saying? Ultimately. So, when you say that you don't want to do that, you was unbrotherly. You're going to teach your brother to do what you think he should do or what you feel like he should do. You're not going to treat your brother as you treat yourself. You're not going to teach him these commandments. You are not a friend of Christ. And you are an oppressor. You get what I'm saying? You are oppressor of the spirit. The spirit is trying to grow. The spirit is trying to bring this kingdom into fruition for Christ. You get what I'm saying? If you is not in this school and building in this school, you are against this school, you are against the kingdom, and you are against Christ, you are against the Most High God. With that, shalom. The I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, led by the amazing Commander General YAHANNA. And we gonna go to the security announcements by Officer I.S.U.P.K.
We have the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. Their heads should shed themselves in the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6-month period which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. The book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Ma'asharah, which means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, or whatever size box. Upcoming Holy Convocation. Memorial blowing of trumpets. First day of the 7th month, Wednesday, 2nd of October, 2024. You can read about it in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 24 through 25. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and their scarf. These are security notes.
And with that, we're going to say, Ahmad. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmad, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Thar, Yajmatah, Sword, Sisters Ahmad. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmad, Barak, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Yajmatah, dismissed.